It's early here in Barcelona on my bike, heading out to get a little workout in before I head out to practice, head out to start my day, and I can't help but thinking about what happened last episode. My brother could be joining us here in Barcelona, but I start to think, do we really need him with Bravo, Sommer, and then two other really good young goalkeepers? Although I would love to have my brother on the team, do we really need him? I guess we'll see when the summer transfer window comes what's going to happen. But that's the only question that's on my mind right now. Will Adrian Flynn be joining us? We'll have to see, boys. Moving right along, next match is against Valencia. And I wasn't playing, but we would win 2-1 nonetheless. And coming up, the last game of the Champions League group stage against Manchester City. It starts now.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get into the last game of the group stage. We have already clinched our berth in the knockout rounds, but we want to secure that top seed by winning the group. So we need a win here to do it. Manchester City right on our tails. We need all 3 points so we can get that #1 spot in the group. Can Barclay make a difference? We're about to find out.
Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
And as we jump into this match, the first chance would fall to us, and it was a good one, but the shot went wide. Great passing there, but the finish, it wasn't there for Manchester City. Paul Pogba gets it, and he tries one from way outside the box. As you guys know, Paul Pogba now playing for Manchester City, as well as Aubameyang, as he sends in the cross there. But again, keeper, he comes up with it. Sommer in net, he catches it well, but then he does this, and Aguero finishes. What are you doing? Maybe we do need Adrian Flynn on this team if Sommer's going to make dumb, stupid mistakes like that. Just a noob move, terrible throw, and what was he thinking on that? I have no idea. Manchester City takes the early lead here. What was that? He tries to throw it in there to Sergio Busquets, but he can't. He throws it straight to Aguero. No idea what happened. Scoreline's 1-0. We're going to have to come back if we want to pick up all these points. What a goal. I mean, it was an easy finish at that, but we would come back straight away. Barclay with it on the wing. He's going to send in the cross. Can we pick up a goal? Rebound to Sergio Busquets. It's in the back of the net. Just like that, we come straight back with the equalizer. The cross by me. It was decent, but the missed clearance in Busquets, the keeper, terrible by him. How does he not save that? Hey, I'm not complaining. Joe Hart, for some reason, is not in net. And I guess that's what we get with a low-rated keeper in net. We tie it up 1-1. That would be it. Going into the halftime break, we get lucky and get the equalizer. Wow. We should honestly be up 1-0 right now, if it wasn't for Sommer making that dumb mistake. But hey, we'll take the goal right there. It's 1-1. We need to pick up this win. Straight into the second half. Starting things out. Ball sent in. But Muller misses, and he was offside either way. Another ball sent in, this time by me once again. The shot is missed. The header, but the keeper, he dives. It just goes over. That was a good scoring opportunity. Unfortunately, we could not capitalize. Man City on it, 70th minute here. What can they do taking the shot? This time another save. Aubameyang can't quite finish that one off. Another pass is going to be sent in here. Sergio Busquets off the volley again. He misses, and he was offside. Wouldn't have counted had it gone in. Coming up next, 88th minute. Another chance. Can Man City take the lead? It just goes wide from Pogba. Another miss from him. What is going on right now? So lucky to still be level. And then Barclay taking the shot. Just going over the bar. A long shot from outside the box. I thought I had some room to find the back of the net. Unfortunately, I didn't. And the last chance of the game for Manchester City. What can they do? In the 90th minute, off a corner kick. Keeper comes out, and that is going to do it. Manchester City, they win the group. Even though we're advancing to the knockout rounds, we would have loved to win the group. And this game-winning goal clinches it for Manchester City, and it comes from another mistake by Sommer. He tries to come out, but unfortunately he can't get to the ball. That's how the match would end. 2-1 is your final score. I tried to take a shot there at the end, but the ref blew his whistle. The Etihad is going crazy here. What a win for Man City. We gave it away. We honestly gave it away. 2 goals, 2 mistakes by the keeper. You can't give him all the blame, but just by watching these highlights, I guess you kind of can. Anyways, it's a loss for Barcelona, a rare one at that. And we're going to have to move on here. Hey, we're still in the Champions League. That's all that matters. And as we move on after that game, walking down the street, look at all these fans taking pictures of me and whatnot. Hey, that's just what I got to get used to, being a professional footballer, being one of the best in the world, and I'm doing something I've wanted to do my entire life, and that is to get a tattoo. So I'm doing it today, boys. I'm getting myself a tattoo. What am I going to get, though? I honestly came in to the tattoo shop not knowing what I was going to get. Nothing specific in mind. And I just browsed through what the tattoo artist had to offer. And I went with this design, getting one right there on the chest. The nice little, it was either the money symbol or the rich. And I went for that. You know, a professional football player like me, hey, we're getting that, boys. I hope you like it. I mean, there wasn't many great designs to choose from in the first place, so that is what I'm going with, boys. My first ever tattoo. If Barclay could get a tattoo, if I could pick any design, what do you guys think would be the best tattoo for me? Because, as you guys know, GTA, I'm limited to tattoo designs. No, like, football or anything like that. They didn't have any of those tattoos. No, like, American flag or anything. So I went with that. Hope you guys like that. First tattoo. Quite an accomplishment for Barclay. Moving straight along, though, into the next match, taking on Sevilla. BBVA, as you guys know, we are currently on top of the table in the BBVA, and I'm close to being on top goal scoring wise in the BBVA. I didn't win the Golden Boot last year. I would like to do it this year. That is one of my goals coming into the season, is to win the Golden Boot here in the BBVA. It's game time, boys. Taking on Sevilla once again. Let's get into this match. It's not going to be an easy one away from home. Sevilla is one of the best teams in the league. I think, were they second? I think they're second. This is going to be a great match. So we start things off for Sevilla, and they nearly go up early right there. The shot, only in the 6 minutes. Thought it was in, but this time, keeper comes up with a save. He's not messing up this time. It actually wasn't a save, but the shot was wide. So, hey, either way, still 0-0 right here. 32nd minute across, a clearance. Still 0-0 once again. And what is this? Sevilla, they finally go ahead. We hadn't had a single shot up to this point. Sevilla on their 3rd chance of the match, putting it in the back of the net. 35th minute and not a single shot from Barcelona. I'm honestly shocked. Sevilla, they came out ready to play, showing why they are one of the best teams here in Spain. What a goal from the cross. Beautiful header. Sommer, he's just had a rough day today in these past couple games, and that's just a great goal. Honestly, that one is not Sommer's fault. That's just an insane goal, and it is 1-0. We're going to have to come back once again here. Another pass from me. The first shot of the game in the 40th minute. Oh my God, Busquets can't quite find it. Another look at that. Wow, what a save from the keeper. Busquets, if he just would have hit that one a little bit more wide out of the keeper's grasp. It would have been a goal, but unfortunately he couldn't do it. That's it for the first half, boys. Right now, things aren't looking too good for us. We have not played well at all, and we need to come out in this second half playing well, or we could slip up and lose our top spot in the BBVA. We do not want that to happen, and I need to find myself a goal. And look at this. Sevilla bring in the main man, Eden Hazard. Remember, he just recently transferred from Bayern Munich to Sevilla, so things are just going to get tougher for us moving along. And, well, Sevilla here starting out with the first chance. Ball whipped in, but a great save this time by the keeper here. A long shot from Barclay. Ruffier, what a save from him. But we stay on the ball, and the cross cleared away once again. And, hey, Sevilla want to bring in Hazard. Well, we're going to bring on Lionel Messi here to try to get this one leveled up. And as he would come into the match, we would make things happen from a cross, maybe not. Well, that one's saved by the keeper here. Another chance. Ball sent into Barclay. He finds the back of the net. There it is. 76th minute, the equalizer. What a pass. And Barclay finishes it. Beautiful goal right there. Finally, we get onto the board in this one. Barcelona, we were not going to be shut out with the outside of my boot, putting it in the back of the net. Beautiful goal from number 11, curling it around Ruffier's grasp. That's an insane goal, boys. You did not expect anything else. I mean, Barclay had to score right as Messi comes in. We make the big plays happen. 9th goal in the BBVA. And boys, that's it for the match. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win, but at least we walk away with 1 point in what was a very, very tough matchup. 1 point, it's going to have to do for now. We will improve on that, and next time we play Sevilla this year, we should pick up those 3 points. That is what we'll be aiming for, but for now, we have to settle with this draw. Moving right along, and Barcelona heading back home. And as I arrive home, the news, some more good news about the baby. A lot of you guys were wondering, like, hey, why isn't the baby here yet? You guys got to give it time. Babies just don't pop out, you know, like right away. You got to give it like 9 months or so before the baby's actually born. And we found out some big news. I knew I bought those 2 baby beds for a reason. We are having twins. 2 baby boys should be coming around, you know, the end of the season. So that's some exciting news, guys. Again, leave me name suggestions down below in the comments.